The reason people aren't patient is they value other people's opinions too much. Let me tell you one thing about teaching or anything else that doesn't make you get $1 million a year. The most upset, not happy people I know have the most money that I know. We need to start changing the conversation to happiness, not money. You can make $47,000 a year and have much more stuff than somebody makes $280. It depends on how much you spend. You might not be in a position to buy every new Off-White on a teacher's salary, but the question is, do you need that? The reality is most people need it just to flex in front of somebody because they're insecure. Once you don't give a fuck about anybody's opinion, you ain't gonna buy anything. You need nothing. That's straight up, man. Young guys buy because they're insecure. They want to look cool in front of their friends. They want to get a girl. It's not super complicated. It's the least complicated of all time. And you're doing it subconsciously. Like, you're not everyone's for you to say not everyone's happy at 27. If I can replace the word millionaire with happy, and I'm crazy, I think I can pull it off. You need to change your bills. You need to not buy a fresh hoodie. You may need to move into an apartment. I'm being dead serious. One of the other conversations I'm having is change your bills. You know, if you're not happy but you got bills, why don't you look at your bills? Happiness. No, dude, it's everything.
If you really want true success, you need to make sure that whatever you're doing, you are trying to do it to the fullest with all your heart, energy, and you have to make sure that you love whatever it is that you are pursuing. Because if you don't love it, then you'll never enjoy it. And you need to make sure that whatever it is you want to be successful in will make you happy. Because if it doesn't, then your train of success will be halted as soon as you start. Because if you put all this time and energy and effort into something that you truly don't love and something you're genuinely not an advocate for, then it's going to make your journey so much harder and so much less enjoyable to look back upon, because you'll realize you put all this hard work, time, and energy into something that you genuinely don't care about, and that's going to be what eats you alive. You need to make sure that whatever it is you're doing is something you love, because when you love it, then you're going to enjoy trying to become successful. Yes, the failures will hurt, but they will be a great building block for what is to come, because you will fail and you'll rise up to the challenge and you'll love seeing that progress. But if you hate whatever it is you're doing, you're going to be extremely unmotivated, and the journey is going to take so much longer and take so much more out of you than if you did it with something you enjoyed and something you loved. So always strive to do something that makes you happy, because happiness is the key. As long as you're happy, you're going to do all right. You're going to be fine, because at the end of the day, it's all that matters is just you and you making sure that you are doing well.
From my standpoint, you know, since Jewel took it up here, I will take it into one very narrow place that I've been really trying to spend a lot of time on, and that's perspective. It's so interesting to me why I deem myself happy, because I just am so grateful. Like things like the thing we got excited about of, you know, the data behind being a human being is 400 trillion to 1. When you just start there and you realize, forget about the odds of like beating homelessness, or being born in a communist country, like just actually becoming a human. Like I always make the joke of like your mom could have had another glass of wine, and or your dad could have been late and because of like the odds are so insane. I'm just so grateful for what I have versus what I don't have. And I think people just have all these admirations and envy and all these hard wiring things. To me, it's perspective. Just like I just genuinely believe there's always somebody that has it worse. And the problem is that's where I default into mentally and have practiced to put myself there versus somebody's got it better. This is the world I came from as a kid. It's still tangible. There's a load of you that could actually really benefit from $300 a week more in money, learn something, including the thrill of the hunt and how to educate yourself to know the value of things, how to do copy and salesmanship in an eBay environment, which is the most ultimate competitive environment, and how to hustle. Because while all of you were sleeping Saturday morning, I was out going through trash. That's what I was doing. So anyway, where was I going? To come out and say my great joy is to give other people joy because it makes me feel so good is gonna be met with such obnoxious amounts of cynicism that I don't even wanna waste the time on it, but it's the answer to that question. That's the truth. And by the way, this is where luck comes in. I know a lot of you say I hate luck. Let me tell you what luck is. Luck is that you were built in a way where that is genuinely the way you feel, because then you actually do it because you love it, and then enormously awesome happens to you. Happiness is so important. I'm so obsessed with it right now, and I hate that success and entrepreneurship and all this stuff have been put on a pedestal. Do you understand that most people think they need to make $1 million a year to be like winning? Meanwhile, in America, one of the richest countries in the world, $440,000 is the entry into the 1%. We have success completely misunderstood. We have success completely misunderstood. Let me tell you what success looks like. When you wake up in the morning and you're happy. I was at the top of the wine game and I left because I won and I didn't want to do it anymore. I went into marketing where everyone, like the first article written about me was like, this guy had wine Twitter. I think the article in the big advertising magazine was Twitter boy is what they call me. Twitter boy thinks he's gonna come and win Madison Avenue. Ha 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 ha. They're not laughing anymore, you know? And even this game now, I can already feel it. I'm like, oh man, 3, 4, 5 years from now, this thing's a wrap. I'm gonna be the guy, so I'm gonna have to start selling oranges or something. You know, I'm gonna have to figure something out.
Thank you all so much for watching this video. If you haven't already, please go ahead and like the video, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and let us know what you thought down in the comments section below.